Well, good afternoon, everybody, and happy Saturday to you. I hope you're having a good Saturday. I'm just looking at my shirt. It doesn't look so neat and tidy. Um, yeah, it is Saturday. It's time to jam. And most people are starting to get back to school and getting back to the old routine, which I think I welcome. I don't know about you, but I certainly welcome it when routines come back in and we can stop, the crazy making of summer. Summer's fabulous, but sometimes, we just need to go back to what our routines are. Routines are what keep us grounded. I call them my morning routine and my evening routine. I call them rituals because they are that important to me, and I have them bookending my life. And I consider that to be just absolutely the ground, the foundation of my life, of my days. And I know a lot of you do too. There comes everybody. Here's Tracy. Hi, Marla. Marla's here. Stephanie, Kathy, Lisa. Good to see everybody. I'm glad you're all here. I had an interesting comment that I want to just comment about first before we get into the stuff that I have all sitting here, including the book, because as you know, Monday I'm going to be giving a new book away. But I had somebody who wrote me something as a private message who said, "Yeah, but it's easy for you and Marla because you guys are body clutter buddies," or what. Yeah, but I want to just talk about what yeah, but is. Yeah, but is a begrudging of somebody else's success or somebody else's whatever. And it's sort of like this, like you'll hear, well, so-and-so is, so she's lost a lot of weight. Yeah, but she had. And in other words, just taking away their success for a moment or taking away from them, instead of welcoming, instead of saying, good for them, proud of them, this is the coolest thing, whatever, they yeah but them. They declare them, well, I'd lose weight too if I had a personal trainer. I'd lose weight too. I'd be great too if I had this. Yeah, but she has. When we compare, we steal our joy. We take our joy away, and that's just no way to be. We don't need to compare ourselves with other people. We don't need to yeah but somebody else. What we need to do is we need to look at them and say, that's so cool. Good for them. I'm really proud of them. So today, when Marla was talking about all the stairs that she was doing, I was like, yeah, but I've only done, and I yeah butted her. Sorry, Marla. I yeah butted her. I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't done as many. And I still haven't done as many. But that doesn't mean that I won't, And good for her. Good for Marla. I give her props. I give her kudos. And it doesn't mean there's a competition. It means I am holding her up and saying what a great job she's done. And I haven't done as well as she has today. But so what? There isn't a competition. I hold my friend in high esteem and I say good for her. So let's not yeah but each other. Let's look at each other and say, I am so proud of you. I want to be like you. I want to have that many flights done too. You know what? You're encouraging me. You're inspiring me. I'm going to catch up. Don't yeah but them. Catch up. Okay? That's just a little piece of something. We have the privilege of being on this journey together. We invite people into our circles, and we have this privilege of being in each other's lives. And, specifically, that's one of the reasons why I moved to Brevard. I wanted to be more in Marla's life. I realized that when I came and surprised her. And if you guys saw that Facebook Live when I came in and surprised her, she gave me a little bit of crap afterwards. But that to me was just like, being in a place where you can be with others who celebrate you and love you and have known you through thick and thin. That's where you want to be. You want to be with those people. And, it just, when you get to do that kind of thing and be with somebody on purpose and have that friendship, in larger circle, That's super cool. And we get to do that here on Facebook too. We get to enlarge our circle. We get to be with each other and share things that we're learning along our way and along the journey. That is a cool thing. That's a cool thing to have and a cool thing to be and do and all the rest of it. So I say to you that, you know, as you are, you know, in my Facebook circle, thank you for being in there. And I believe it's divine appointment too. I believe this is how it works. Our circle expands. We get to know each other, and you know, we get to support each other, and we all bring something new to the table. And keep that in mind when you're thinking, you know, who am I? I'm just, you know, whatever. You have an ability. You have something that you have brought to the table that makes your journey exciting and helpful to somebody else. So keep that in mind. And I also invite you to be a body clutter buddy. This is such an easy thing to do. Just make a shout out right here on the comments that you need a body clutter buddy. And by the way, when you share this video, you show that you care. I love that you share this. And by the way, speaking of sharing, that is how you win books. We have still, I think, 4 more, whatever, of these books, and I'm giving them away. You just have to live in the United States. I'm just letting you know, because we send them out, you know, the postage does get expensive. So when you share these videos, and you can share it from wherever you are, but in order to win the book, we go through, I go through, and if you publicly share it to your Facebook, you know, your Facebook timeline or whatever, I can see it. And then therefore I can count it. And as I'm counting, I'm then, you know, finding somebody, and you win the book. Yay. It's so much fun to win things, isn't it? I love winning things. So good to see everybody. My goodness, we have like 85 people in here. Isn't that so much fun? Yes, Brenda said, hi there, I was listening to yesterday's show and it occurred to me that you were probably live. I hope so. I'm live every day. I'm live right now. It's Saturday at 1 o'clock. So, you know, the quote of the week is something that I enjoy. And, you know, the quote of the week this week, I don't even know where it is anymore. But the quote of the week this week, it was all about being excellent and creating excellence as being our habit. Well, this week coming up, our new quote is going to be find a way. This is Diana Nyad, and Marla and I actually were just talking about her the other day, because when she was here for dinner on Wednesday, because Diana Nyad has been such an inspiration to me. She just turned 70 years old. I follow her on Facebook. And, you know, this is a woman who doesn't give up. She does not give up. As a matter of fact, she did the whole Cuba to Florida thing. She left Havana, I guess it was, and 111 miles across the ocean at 64 years old. This was her third attempt, and she did it. She had to give up every time. She did it without being in a shark cage. She did it being stung by jellyfish. And if you could see her coming out of the ocean, her face is swollen. She's got swells all over her. And I just want to say, you know, none of us, I don't think anybody that I know has ever attempted anything quite so difficult. I know I've never done anything like that. But I want to say, what an inspiration that is. Find a way. When they asked her, how did you do this? And she said, you find a way. And I think that's inspirational for all of us to find a way. How do you get dinner on the table? Find a way. How do you get your house cleaned up and presentable? Find a way. And you can find a way. We can show you ways by people who have been there before and done it already. That's who teachers are. The best teachers are the teachers who have done it themselves. It's not theory, it's actual, this works. That's what we do. That's what we do here on Saving Dinner. That's what I do with my NutriCoach students. And by the way, I just had a new flybaby just sign up, Kayla, who is going to be our newest NutriCoach student. And I'm so extraordinarily excited about her, and I hope she's here. If you are, hey Kayla, she's a hospice nurse in Mississippi, and I have nothing but the most highest admiration and respect for hospice nurses. Our hospice nurse, Melissa, who took care of my mom all the way through, will forever have a place in my heart. She was incredible, and without her help, I couldn't have done it. So she was amazing. So anyway, that's Kayla. And Kayla and I are going to craft a career that's perfect for her. Nobody else, but for her. And this is what I get to do with my experience. I get to take that and coach other people on what they can possibly do with their knowledge and what have you, so they can become the best that they can be. We get to do this, and this is what Marla does. If she hadn't got her house cleaned up, she would be talking to you in theory, and she'd be saying, and and then you do this, and then you do that. Have you ever read an organizational book? I have, because before I met Marla, I read a bunch of organizational books. I collected them like cookbooks. I had all these books, and I remember looking at them and going, this is garbage. I'll never do all this stuff. And it was all theory. It was all from people who were born organized, who had no idea what it's like to live in my cluttered brain or my cluttered house or my heaps and piles of stuff. But Marla did. She spoke right to my heart. And that's why she's the teacher that she is. She understands. She did it herself. And that's what we do here at Saving Dinner. I did it myself. I showed you how to bring and put dinner on the table because I did it myself. And I had cooking skills. I show you how. That's just exactly how it all works. This is how we get things done. And this is how we become the very best that we can be. It's because we learn from teachers who've learned before us and show us the way. You've ever had a grandmother who taught you how to make cupcakes or brownies or something, or you've had a grandmother who showed you how to sew or do something? It's somebody who's gone before you and done it for you. So these are the people that we need to learn from. That's always been the best way. All right, so you want to win this book? Anybody here want to win a book? If you want to win a book, share this video. Share it to everybody that you know. Put it on public so that I can see that you've been sharing it, and then I can go back, I can check it, and hopefully you'll be the person I announce on Monday that you've won the book. There is a No Soda for Me pledge right here on this Facebook page that if you are struggling with soda, and if diet sodas have taken over your refrigerator and you're just hooked on whatever it is that you're hooked on, diet or otherwise, and you want to get that out of your life, which I strongly suggest. This is the bedrock of ill health, of inflammation, of sugar addiction, of addiction, period. You can get rid of that. Take the No Soda for Me pledge. I've already had a few people tell me that they have. Since they've taken the No Soda for Me pledge, they've copied it off, they've signed it. Share that on your page. Show people what you're doing. Be accountable. When we're accountable, things happen. That's why I'm saying find yourself a body clutter buddy. You can do it right here. Look, there's Sue Knoll. Sue Knoll is saying right now, I need a body clutter buddy. So hook up with her. She needs that. Kimmy, your Facebook doesn't need to be public. You can make one post public. When you go to share it, instead of sharing it with your friends, do a drop down and share it with the public. Done. That's all. It's easy. It's easy to do. Somebody wants a body clutter buddy with farm critters. Are you going to get the critters involved? I'm just giving you a bad time. All right. So our quote of the week then is going to be find a way. And this is what I'm going to put on you. I want you to think right now about a 64-year-old woman who went 111 miles across the ocean being stung by stingrays and doing it because it was her ambition, her goal, and she wasn't going to quit. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing with our flights. That's what we're doing with our body clutter. This is why we're writing down our affirmations day after day. I'm going to show you mine. I'm going to show you mine. Here's my book, okay? And in there, I am writing. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm writing. I'm not going to show you all the other stuff, but I am going to show you exactly what I'm writing. I am confident in my body's ability to bring me to my ideal weight. Write it there. I did it 25 times. 20 times? 20 times, I guess. I guess I did it 20 times. Yesterday I did it 25 times yesterday. Well, I guess I did it 20 times today. That doesn't mean it's less effective. And then I have here also a pair of jeans that I have great plans for. I'm going to be in these jeans by Thanksgiving. Okay? So I'm just letting you know, these jeans don't beat me up. They don't make me feel bad. They make me inspired. And that's what we need to do. We need to be inspired. What inspires you? What inspires you to be better? What inspires you to eat healthier? What inspires you to have what you need and to have what you want in your life? What is something that you look forward to? Marla doesn't like the word goal. I use the word goal all the time. Whatever. Potato. But the point is that we look for we have a vision of what it is that we see in our lives, what it is that we want. I have a vision of Marla and I on a stage together. I have a vision of that. I know that there's a cute dress in my future because I'm going to be wearing that cute dress. And I see Marla standing at that podium. I see her and I know exactly what she looks like, and I know exactly that this is going to happen. When I had that dream about us, and I shared this before and I'm going to share it again because it's profound. I had a dream that Marla and I were sitting, she was doing a Facebook Live and I was sitting on her footstool at her feet watching her do her Facebook Live that she always does. And, you know, the funny thing about it is we spoke, you know, we're always in touch. We would speak irregularly and text each other and whatever, but, you know, 19 years of friendship. But we had a dream on the same night. And my dream was watching her do this Facebook Live. And when she stood up, all of the weight fell off of her. And she was the ideal weight that she needed to be. She was her ideal weight. And when I stood up, same thing. And that was my dream. And it woke me up so much so that I had to text her. And I said, I had the most vivid dream and it woke me up. And she said, so did I. And she dreamt that her trunk was on fire. Interesting. So we talk about inflammation, right? Inflammation is your body on fire. And I said, wow, I think that's inflammation. So the body clutter journey really in earnest started again. That was our big startup. And you know what? You have an opportunity to have your big startup right now, right today. And Marla says no Arnold Palmer's for her either. So she did not have to give up soda. She gave up soda a bazillion years ago. But the Arnold Palmer, that's, you know, the iced tea with the lemonade with the sugar. So she dumped that. So watch what happens. And she'll tell you, she'll keep you updated, but watch what happens. Watch what happens when you give up that sugar. The sugar is your trunk on fire. You know, is your trunk on fire? Do you have a sugar addiction? We dealt with that in the Q&A from yesterday. So if you want to deal with your trunk being on fire, or you have inflammation, you have body clutter, whatever it is that you have going on, you know, there's an opportunity to start right now today. It doesn't have to be on a Monday. It can be on a Saturday. You know, start now. Start now. Just pick it up and say, this is something that I'm going to do. No sodas for me. No Arnold Palmer's for me. No lemonade for me. Start with hydrating your body and taking care of your body the way it needs to be. It's just the way it is. Okay, so think about Diana Nyad. Think about this 64-year-old woman. She just turned 70. This was 6 years ago that this happened. Think about this 64-year-old woman making that kind of a commitment, a physical commitment to doing something. That is extreme and extraordinary. But we all have the ability to be extraordinary. And sometimes that just means that you're going to go swish and swipe your bathroom. And sometimes that just means that you're going to get dinner on the table tonight. But we can be extraordinary. At any moment, we can choose to be extraordinary. That's cool. We have a code for getting dinner answers. And you can get it for a year for only $77. It's usually If you did it by the month, it'd be $120. If you bought it by the year, it'd be $97. But if you write in the promo code back to school, all in one word, you will get it for $77. And here's the thing. Dinner Answers is intuitive. Dinner Answers gives you your dinners, your menus, your recipes, your shopping list for 6 days a week. You can add 7 if you want, but I say God rested on the 7th day. So does Dinner Answers if you want. And it's however you eat. You know, it's keto. If you eat keto, there's going to be recipes there. Low carb, AIP, which is autoimmune paleo or protocol, which just means that there's a lot of the food sensitivity stuff is taken out, like nuts and nightshades and things like that. If you eat paleo, if you eat vegan, vegetarian, whatever, you're going to find everything there. And you can change it up the way you want. You can change it up to fit your particular needs. So it's all there. All you have to do is go to Dinner Answers. You can go to savingdinner.com. You'll see it. It's right there. And get it, because I want you to have that deal. When the deal goes away, it's gone. And then you don't get that. So don't forget to sign up for the emails either, because here's what's happening. On the Monday after Labor Day, because I know what's going to happen on Labor Day, and we plan on barbecuing as well. Marla, I hope you're coming over. The invitation out there. Listen, this is what you need to do. You need to sign up for my emails, because we're going to be sending out on the week of Labor Day. I will be sending out the 7-day sprint for anyone who wants it. Now, the 7-day sprint is a keto-like, so we call it hot melt. It's a hot melt challenge for 7 days. And it's just to get you off of the sugar, get you off of the carbs, and get you down the clean, lean path that you want to go down. And I do this a number of different ways. It's all completely 100% tested out. I've had like 30 women try this out and just had great success in it. I've also got a Facebook group for it, so I will add you to that as well if you want to be in it and have accountability and all the rest of it. And it's free. I put it together myself. I'm a nutritionist for 25 years plus, so you know that I've gone through and I've tested everything. And I've done it in such a way that it's going to bring your inflammation flying down, and it's going to help with the calories and the macros and the micronutrients and all of that stuff, so that you can see what it's like to jump on this hot melt bandwagon, this keto type of an eating plan, without doing the crazy inflammatory stuff that's going on out there. So that's what we're doing with that. If you want to be a part of that, just sign up. Go to savingdinner.com, sign up. You'll get our emails. We have daily emails that go out with recipes and all kinds of stuff. And I let you know about any kind of cool deals. But take advantage of that, because I spend a lot of time and energy and what have you. This is our product. And it's very rarely that we do these free things like this. But this is free, and it's 7 days. And I promise you, it is going to really, really, really help you out tremendously. If you want to get started, it will help you with that. If you want to get off a plateau, it's going to help you with that. Whatever it's going to do, it's going to just shift your whole, it's going to shift your car into another lane. And I'm excited, because I'm going to be doing it with you. I'm going to be showing you every single day what I'm doing and sharing it on a Facebook Live. So do not forget this. Okay, stock alert. We have, everything is ordered. We have some back order situation, but that shouldn't stop you from ordering. Everything's coming in. Don't forget, if you're looking at any of the supplements, you're thinking, oh my gosh, it's back ordered or whatever. We have constant stuff coming in all the time. So don't let that hold you back. Let's see, what else can I tell you about? So what's for dinner, you guys? It's 1:30 right now if you're Eastern time zone. You should know what's for dinner. Here's the thing. If you pull out whatever it is that you're going to be having for dinner right now, if it's frozen, and you put it in a stainless steel mixing bowl with hot water, that's a safe way to thaw, by the way. It's way better than leaving it on your countertop, and you know it never gets thawed out anyway. But if you do it with hot water, this is, by the way, this is exactly how it's recommended to do now. It's been updated. But if you do it with hot water, it will thaw in time for you to make something for dinner. And if you're looking for something good to make, what can I say? Garlic lime chicken. It's right here. It's so easy. It's one of the most delicious recipes, and everybody loves it. Oh, and by the way, somebody told me that they kept looking up my nose and that I wasn't coming, I don't know, like, I don't know, like having maybe being up enough or whatever. Well, I'm straight ahead on the thing, and I have a turned up nose. See, that's it. So there's nothing you can do. You're going to be looking at my nose. I apologize for that, but that's how God made me. So anyway, NutriCoach appointments are available. If you want to find out what Kayla knows and what Tracy knows, who are my students who are fly babies too, go to NutriCoachSchool.com and check it out. I can show you how to do this. It's what I do. I'm a teacher. That's all I have for you today. It's a 1:30. Do you know what's for dinner? Tell me what's for dinner. Put it in the comments. And don't forget, share this. Sharing is caring. And maybe on Monday, I'll be saying, hey, you won the book. I will see you Monday. Bye-bye.